The A-Team makes 1 cup of coffee last 5 hours, will not be seen at this time, so that we may bring you this special program for people who have time on their hands and nothing better to do.
Help! Help!
What?
Help me! Hey, over here! Melinda!
Oh, yeah. What is it this time?
Do you remember when I said I wanted to hang out?
Yeah?
Well, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Oh. Oh. Alistair! Here, cat!
Dad, when you were my age, where did you mostly hang out?
Well, when I was your age, Alistair, mostly I hung out at the gym. You should have seen me then. Oh, was I ever fit?
Yeah? It's too bad you don't hang out at the gym anymore, huh?
Yeah, because if I did, maybe I wouldn't hang out of my pants so much. But, no, I don't have a hangout anymore, Alistair. It's more of hang over.
Mom, Miss Ruth, did you hang out a lot before you were married?
No, dear, but I certainly hung out a lot after I was married.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I hung out sleepers and diapers and booties and blankets. I must have done 3 loads of laundry a day.
It's a lot.
It certainly is. But it's all behind me now, dear.
Yep.
Do you know why? Because now it's your turn, Ruth.
Oh, thanks a lot, Mom.
Go on, dear, hang out.
Okay, here you are. Hey, Alistair. There's 1 for you, 1 for Lisa, 1 for Christine. Ruth and Adam. That's about as much rope as I could find, but that ought to do.
Rope? What's with the rope, Ross? Have you finally lost both oars right over the side of the boat?
Christine, remember the old saying, give a guy enough rope and he will hang himself? Well, I think I've given you enough. And look, I even tied a little noose in the end of each one.
How could you?
Yeah, I know you like this, Ross.
This is really gross.
What? There's nothing personal. I'm just trying to help with the show.
What are you talking about?
The show is about hanging. And so I just went ahead.
No, Ross. The show is about hanging out. You know, hanging around, doing nothing. Listen, if you're so keen for us to do exactly what the show's about, then we'll just kind of hang around, hang out for the rest of the day and do nothing in particular.
Yep.
Well, Lisa and Ruth. Now then, girls, you are 2 hours late for dinner. Just where have you been?
Well, we were shopping, and it took us 2 hours to get home on the bus.
2 hours? Girls, there is a perfectly good shopping plaza right across the street. I don't understand why you have to go clear across town.
But, Mom, you don't understand. You see, the further you go, the cuter the guys are.
Yeah,
The guys around here are real wimps.
Your mother and I met at a corner store that was less than a block from her home. She'd have to run all over the city to meet a man.
You know, girls, I think that possibly it would be a good idea if you got out and expanded your horizons a bit. Expand them a lot. Search far and wide.
Girls, don't encourage your mother.
Snake Eyes, I feel really sick. I don't think I can walk, and I'm going to throw up. I just want to go straight to bed. Do you think you could take me to my door?
Lisa, I would be obliged.
Snake Eyes, I meant to my front door, not to my bedroom door. I've been to Hollywood, been to Redwood.
So, Alistair, how's your career as a street musician coming along?
Not bad at all, Christine. Yesterday, I made $100.
Get out.
Really, I did.
Oh, no offense, but I didn't really think people would actually pay to hear you sing.
Well, that's just it. See, every time I'd sit outside in front of a store, the manager would come and pay me to leave. Something about driving the customers away. Hey, do you realize how many stores there are in this city? I mean, think of it. I can become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Hey, I wonder if people would pay us not to do the show.
Hey, Adam, here's a letter from home. Thanks, Alistair.
Dear son, I hope you are enjoying summer camp. Your mother is fine and sends her love. And so does your brother. I hope you can use the $10. Your dog is fine. However, your goldfish has developed a rust and $10.
You know, Ruth, what bothers me isn't hanging out at Barf's Burgers. It's what's hanging out at Barf's Burgers.
Could you repeat that, please, Lisa? No.
Alistair, are you trying to tell me that your mother wants you to get a detention?
That's right, sir.
What kind of a mother do you have?
A working mother, sir.
What has that got to do with getting a detention?
Well, sir, after school, I either have to hang around at the video arcade or go home and my mom has to hire a babysitter. But if I get a detention, you kind of babysit me for free.
There's no way I am going to provide a babysitting service. Get out. No!
Sometimes it's so easy. I'm ashamed of myself. Mr. Smith, have you got any quarters?
Get out of here.
Come on, where's my lunch money?
Oh, Adam, your teacher phoned me yesterday after school and told me that you have been spending all your lunch hours at Blips and spending all your lunch money on video games.
Yes, Mom.
So, I'm giving you sandwiches for lunch.
Mom, you can't play video games with sandwiches.
Oh, can't you, dear? Oh.
Christine, do you think if you got sick, the producer would let me have my big chance to host the show? Oh, yes, Lisa, I know he would. Come on, it happens like that all the time in the movies.
Oh, Lisa. I feel really strange.
Christine, no, what's wrong?
I think you may be getting your chance right now, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, I'm fading. No, I feel the darkness. The darkness coming. That's dark.
The person to put your
dark.
working like this.
I'm fading. Oh, no, fading fast.
Lisa.
Ben, closer. What? Closer. Lisa, it was so nice of you to say all those things about me. So I hate to tell you this, but
I'm not sick at all. That was just the introduction to the opposites. I knew that. That's why I said all those nice things about you.
Alistair, isn't this book a little heavy for your liking?
well, yes, miss, but all the other later books are out, except for the ones that I've already read.
Oh. Well, perhaps I can help you. There. That's lighter.
Yeah, mister, we want to know if you want to pay us to hang around outside your porch so the neighbors will think your daughter's really popular.
Hey, that's a very good idea. How much?
$50.
$50 each.
No, $50 for all of us.
Oh, no, I insist. $50 each. There you are. There you are, Rock. There, Butch. Boy, what lovely, considerate boys.
Christine, I have been acting as your crutch ever since the series began.
Do you think if you got sick, the producer would let me have your role?
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. I mean, all those stories you hear in the movies aren't necessarily true, Lisa.
Yeah.
But hey, you can have my role anyway.
I can?
Oh, yeah.
You're not joking?
No.
This is the introduction to the opposites?
No, Lisa, we've done the opposites. No, really, you, my and my friend, Lisa. You can have my role. Oh, my mom puts sardines in it, and I'm allergic to them. And you can also have my cookie. I've been invited out to lunch with the producer anyway.
Christine, this isn't exactly what I meant.
I know.
All right, one more spaceship and 53 games.
Hey, no loitering! Everybody move along. Come on, Alistair, get up. Move, move.
That's not
No loitering. Hey. Over here. That's it. Come on, Dougie. Get in here. No loitering. Come on.
Rummy tum tum and tiddity. Yeah?
Were you ever poor?
Poor? Are you kidding, Adam? I was once so poor I had to beg for money in the streets. Oh, and I also had to wash dishes in a greasy spoon.
I mean, you're a panhandler?
No. They wouldn't let me handle the pans. Just the dishes.
Have you ever had any children?
Yeah, I had 3.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've never seen them before. Do they hang out around here?
No, they don't hang out here anymore. I had to ground them.
Well, I'd like to meet them sometime. Lisa, didn't you hear him? You have to ground them. Who do you think's in the burger?
I
You know, I still cannot believe that you kids are being paid for just hanging out.
Ross, I'll let you in on a little secret. We're not really hanging out here. I mean, if I was going to hang out somewhere, I wouldn't hang out here. I'd go to the beach.
I still don't see the difference between hanging out here and hanging out at the beach.
You're impossible. Oh, okay. This is a studio with bright lights and hard floors and cables all over the place. This isn't exactly the kind of environment that I personally would choose to hang out in, to relax in. But on the other hand, if I did choose to hang out, which I haven't, I would choose the beach because it has the sun and the sand and clear blue water and it's my...
Christine, that last thing you mentioned, we got it here, too.
Not only was that not fair, that was not particularly funny.
You're probably right, Christine, but after all, you are being paid to hang out.
I hate it when you laugh.
You Can't Do That on Television will return after this. And now back to You Can't Do That on Television.
Mom, Lisa's been picking up boys at the shopping mall again.
Oh, Lisa.
Mom?
Lisa, how many times have I told you about picking up boys?
But Mommy's so cute. I keep on picking.
Oh, all right. Put him over there with the others.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I could kill Ross.
What for?
Well, you know that romantic, supposedly true story about a famous actress being discovered in a drugstore?
Yeah.
Well, I hung around the drugstore yesterday for about 3 hours.
And a famous Hollywood director didn't discover you.
No, but the director of security did.
Lisa, you've just got to learn not to believe everything Ross tells you.
I have come to the conclusion that Ross's theories hold no... His theories hold no...
Water? Tell me something. Did you and Ross set me up? Yes, you see. My. What a performance. Lisa, a Hollywood director might be watching you right this minute. And, you know, I bet he's really impressed.
Oh, I don't know. Do you think so? Was I that good? You were better. Alistair, I
young man. It is gratifying to see you taking such an interest in books.
Oh, yeah. Books have been helping me a great deal with my new hobby, bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding? Alistair, I, more than anyone else, appreciate the value of books. But I'm afraid, young man, that bodybuilding is not a hobby that books can help you with. You need to exercise. You need to lift weights. Look at you. You're a mess. You're so skinny and weak.
No. Books have been a big help with my bodybuilding.
They have?
I would have never been able to do it without books. See, I'm almost finished my body. Hey, Brutus.
Yes, Master.
Hey, Ruth.
Yes, Alistair?
You know what? I grow up, I'm going to hang around all the public washrooms and read all the bad jokes on the wall.
And lead an absolutely useless life?
No, I'm giving a writer for the show.
Like I said, lead an absolutely useless life.
You know, she does have a point there, Alistair.
Don't you start encouraging her, Christine.
Hey, Adam. Yeah, Christine? Have you noticed that lately Lisa's been hanging out a lot?
Yeah. Lately I've seen her hanging out around the shopping mall and near the arcade.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean she's been hanging out, like, over her belt and over her
Yeah,
sure.
Finished.
Yeah, good. Oh, Alistair,
Yes, Lisa.
you hang out to pick up girls.
Oh, at the skating rink.
The skating rink? Alistair, that doesn't sound like a very good place. Like, why don't you go to the arcade or the shopping center?
Well, I hang out at the skating rink to pick up girls because that's where most of them fall down.
Hey, Lisa. What? Listen, I'm sorry about that joke about hanging out. Listen, I didn't make it up, you know. I just recite my lines.
Yeah, I know.
You know, sometimes I wish we could just stop making jokes about people's bodies. They're stupid. Why can't we joke about something else, like, you know, personality?
But, Christine, how can we make jokes about something you don't even have?
Stop. I'm just reciting my lines.
Hey, come here. Where do you think you're going, Alistair?
I'm going to the shopping mall.
What? Listen, kid, I didn't get to where I am today, hanging out at shopping malls.
Yes, you did, Lance. Remember, you're a politician.
Oh, I know, but I was just talking to people about relevant issues. Unemployment, alcohol, and sex.
Dad, you mean you reached out to the masses and openly discussed such sensitive issues like unemployment, alcohol, and sex?
Sort of, Alistair. What he actually did was he went to the shopping mall, met his unemployed buddies, had a beer, and they all made sexist remarks about the waitresses.
Wait a minute. Will you hold it? Now, just remember, you gotta keep this guitar completely out of tune.
Okay.
That is pretty good. Because, you see, otherwise you play it, people like it, and you'll never make money that way.
Okay, but I've already got kicked off almost every street in town. I mean, where else can I make money singing out of tune?
Trust me, kid. I know more than a few. Okay, hit it again. One,
2, 3, 4. Come to me. She come and go.
keep up the bad work.
Total hip. This is fantastic. You guys, can we just run over this one more time? Okay, you guys are going to the party dressed as hippies, right?
Yes, Alistair. We told you a dozen times.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know. And I'm going as a 60s flower child, right?
Oh, yes, Alistair.
So then where's my costume?
Didn't you make yourself one?
Lisa, making costumes is a girl's job.
Alistair, what kind of male chauvinist remark is that? No, Lisa. Alistair is perfectly right. He is, and after all, he is male, and we are mere females. And you know what? We should make him his flower child costume. In fact, we should do it right now. What are you talking about?
Sure, you guys are just mere female.
You are absolutely right.
You've come to your senses.
Alistair, you want to go to the party as a flower child, right? Such a good Ruth, as I recall, a flower child is covered in flowers. Right. So that is true. I think he looks...
I don't get it. That's the third skunk that old Snake Eyes run over this week.
You know, noticed that every time he hits one, he stops the bus, gets out, picks it up, and puts it in a bag? Oh.
Well, didn't you hear that while we were at school, old Snake Eyes is a delivery man for births?
What does delivering hamburgers have to do with hitting skunks?
No, he doesn't deliver from births. He delivers to births. Lisa, now I know why they call blips a hangout.
Yeah, when you leave here, your pockets are always hanging out.
Yeah, all right. Adam, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just hanging out. You know, the show's about hanging out, so I figured I'd just sit around and...
Hanging out, yeah? How come you were hanging around the girls' dressing rooms?
Just in case Christine needed any help, you know, taking off her clothes or something.
What? Adam, you need a cold shower.
No way, Ross. I just spent over half an hour combing my hair so it looked just right for Christine. I don't want to get any water on it. That's freezing.
What did I tell you? A cold shower.
There you are, Coach. We're getting really worried about you. I mean, halftime must be almost over, and you haven't given us the usual pep talk yet.
For the very best reason. Game's over.
What?
Over. You know those pretty little girls that are always waiting outside the locker room when you guys come off the field, the big heroes?
Yeah.
Well, I decided I'd play them instead of you, and guess what? We won! We won!
There you are, one Adam burger coming up.
Help. I'm trapped in here. It's a real grind. Let me out. Adam? What have I done? I have eaten Adam. I don't believe it. Adam? Adam?
Here you go, girls.
Oh, Adam. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, let me look at you. Oh, ribbons. Oh, I'm...
That boy sure has a way with the women.
No, I didn't make them.
When are you going to stop this?
Shit, I can't stop. We've got to keep practicing.
How much is it worth?
What do you mean, how much?
Do you remember at the beginning of the program, and Alistair told us about how much money he was going to make as a street singer?
Yeah, so...
Well, we are now partners. I am his booking agent. I book him, not sing.
I am not paying a cent.
No?
No, me neither. No way.
Sing, kid.
No way.
Take it. Shut up. I want to hear him stop first. Stop.
On television has been a Hangout for Dry production. Well, but this show had a happy ending. I'm happy it's over.
Hey, you got too high. Hi, what are those wires?
I was just hanging around outside Christine's house last night.
Mm-hmm.
Just hoping to get to talk to her. This guy in a telephone truck pulls up and he attaches these wires to my ears.
You do look a little bit like a telephone pole.
What do you think so, Alistair?
Yeah, well, I do, Adam, with those long legs
can't
of yours.
sing and you
It's
can't
hard
play
to
the
deny.
guitar and you
God,
can't do
this is-
anything. You're really...
Oh, come on. What's the matter, Christine?
I waited up all night last night for my stupid dummy of a boyfriend to call me because he was going to treat me to a movie? Yeah, he tells me this morning. Oh, I called, but the phone lines were down. Yeah, sure, the phone.
Adam. Hi. Hi. Hey, Adam. How would you like to treat me to a movie?
Sure. We're up for it, Adam.
Great. When did you go punk?
It's been the story of two lonely people who found love in the twilight zone.